I'm very much looking forward to live questions. And in the meantime, I would love to share with you a bit of philosophy as I have been coming to do every week. And I've been getting a pretty good response, so apparently it is welcome when Jamie shares some philosophy. And even though it doesn't necessarily sound like this has to do with finance and accounting, you'll make the connections, and you'll see where it may be worthwhile to relate to some of this, to tell me your own story in this area, or take on some of this in an area of your life in which it's missing. And that is recalibrating the idea of excellence and mastery. And this is so exciting for me. So I wasn't always a CPA. Nobody always is, right? Nobody's born a CPA. However, also, this is my second career. I was actually a music major, a choral music education major at Florida State. Woohoo! And I was a double principal, actually. I had two principal instruments, voice and piano. And if you're wondering what voice part, alto. Altos rule the world. All right. But I was also a piano principal. And I remember one of the first things I learned with my piano professor, Leonidas Lipovetsky. Oh my gosh, he was amazing. And without doubt, he was the greatest piano instructor I ever had. But the first thing that I learned is that no piano lesson would ever consist of him telling me what the notes were. This is college level. I'm a music major. I'm a piano principal. He's not going to sit there in lessons telling me what the notes are. And it wasn't just, oh, you have to figure them out. No, it's, I need to know the notes before my first lesson. So he would assign a piece to me. I would learn the notes before I'd even show up for a lesson. Do you feel your mind relating? Do you feel your mind recalibrating everything? Because if you're thinking right now, oh my gosh, that's so unfair, or wow, God, this guy's really hardcore, or that's mean, or how can he do that to you? No. When you think that getting the notes right is excellence, when you think that getting the notes right is mastery, then yeah, that could be mean. When you think, however, my gosh, are you saying that there could be another purpose for piano lessons? Getting the notes right isn't the point. I always learned that getting the notes right isn't the point. What you're hearing now is that something else is possible. That everything else that you've been taught about the purpose is actually a step one fundamental, no, a step zero fundamental. If you have a different perspective, if you have the courage to recalibrate excellence, to recalibrate mastery, if you can feel your mind opening to that there's something greater than getting the notes right. So the masters get the notes right the first time they see a piece of music. I'm a really good sight reader. That means I can get a lot of notes right without having to practice. I remember back in high school, the choir, I wasn't really involved in choir, and long story short, the first day that I found out that the choir existed, the choral director gave me this stack of music about an inch thick, and he said, go home and learn this. I want you to play this on the piano. I said, okay, I did that. I came back on Monday, and I had played each piece once, and okay, I got that. And then we went on from there, and I became the accompanist to the school choir and such. The point is, getting the notes right doesn't have to be the point. What matters is what we express when we perform the music. Do I have any music lovers on this call who know what I'm talking about? What's advanced to one person is basic to another, but it doesn't have to be a permanent state of being. What was once advanced can become basic, because what matters doesn't have to be whether we get something right or wrong. What matters could be what's created. What matters could be the lives that we touch, the beauty, the truth, the hilarity, the raw ugliness, the deliciousness, the connection, the discord, the solidarity, the holiness, the awe. That's what can be created with music. And what we become aware of is that this could be the point. What would be possible in our lives if this level of mastery would be the point? If this were the potential of what it is that we're up to, if it's issuing financial statements, if it's being a CPA, if it's being a CFO, if it's being a musician, if it's being an executive director, if it's being a salesperson, if it's being a customer service representative, if it's being an HR director, if it's being a janitor, what becomes possible when we recalibrate excellence and mastery? Suddenly it seems worthwhile to master the mechanics as quickly as possible and get them out of the way. And having this approach to mastery being a permanent new way of being and a permanent new relationship with mastery. I would love to hear your stories of when something that was hard became easy. I would love to hear your stories of when you recalibrated mastery and when you recalibrated excellence in any area of your life, including your business. I would love to hear those stories. Send them to me. I'm thirsty for them.